There's a sparrowhawk, I think. Well, you know me. I think it's gone behind the trees now. I want to show you. It doesn't want to be seen. I hate that about my life. I hate it so much. It was funny yesterday up at Helston. I went to visit my friends, as I was calling it Belson, Bergen, which I know you don't find funny because you don't have the same dry sense of humour as somebody who's been stuck in there. Which one? Well, you just sit and ponder that yourself. But I was sitting out on the grass. We were sitting out on the grass under the holy tree, as I was told. And I saw these 3 pigeons fly off the roof and dive. And then I said to 2 of them landed on the ground. And I said to Adi, who I was with, hey, look, those 2 are mating on the floor. And he was like, oh, that's going on for a long time. He goes, no, that's a sparrowhawk. And I said, oh, shit, well, I saw it drop and take it. And I thought, easy mistake to make. And so we watched it for a bit. And I'll just tell the story. I wrote it loosely yesterday to my son. And then this mini pulled up. So the sparrowhawk had it on the floor. And it started. This mini came along, and it started to fly off with the pigeon and dropped it. So the pigeon fell to the ground, and the sparrowhawk went back to the tree. Adi goes, "Well, it will probably come back for it. He's knowledgeable about these things." I said, "Well, I don't know. It's been too long now. It probably thinks it's dead. I doubt it will come back for a dead thing." And so we left it. He goes, oh, I'll take it home and look after it. It's like, well, no, nature, blah, blah, blah. Basically, I can't be asked to look after another fucking pigeon that's probably going to die. I haven't got the stuff to do it, the cash or anything else in. And just let nature do its chaos thing. And then some crows chased off the sparrowhawk. And we sat and did our meandering talk about this, that and the other, and his health concerns. Well, not concerns, but you know, just mulling over the time of day, different practices. And then we went to check on the pigeon. It was so small, it was cute, it was adorable. It wasn't a squab, it was just like a petit pigeon. And so I picked it up, and it had a duffed eye, which is why I said it looked like it had been punched in the eye. And then it just flew out of my hands. I was going to just have a look it over, but it flew off and flew around the tree and then landed on the roof, a bit wobbly, staggered up onto the apex of the roof. And then this magpie came and landed and started pecking it, and it just fell off the roof the other side. It's like, well, I suppose that's another lesson, isn't it? What is it? Continuum of chaos. You can't, things come to a what? Run, stop. Have to let it run. I've beaten computers in my brain before when I was stoned. It is possible to do it. I can't remember the exact experience, and it wasn't on an actual computer, it was just in my head. In fact, I think that was one of the last times I smoked. Actually, I'd been doing mushrooms as well. Maybe something to do with it. Somebody had made this mushroom tea and took it to a May Day thing. I said, this isn't going to break my head, is it? And he goes, no. And he looked so much like a little happy gnome. I trusted him. Anyway, the sparrowhawk's gone now. I think it's a sparrowhawk. Or some sort of kestrel. This is why Turtle's good. He's learnt to identify them because he worked with somebody who knew about them. So he can identify them by their silhouettes, which I know a lot of people can. I can't. I just think I was just a raptor because they were all so genetically. Oh, shut up, cackles, magpie. Romany pies, Romany pies. You know what that is, because they're black and white like pie board. Peggotty's there. Peggotty was a blackbird. Mrs. Peggotty pie. But again, it's a colloquial table thing. Mrs. Peg. Or Mr. Peg. Mr. Peggotty pie. Don't start talking Heggy. I can't. I've gone down a block. Brian. Go and come out of the rain. I wanted to show you the sparrowhawk. Well, I didn't. I just wanted it to come. It picks up on the phone. They always do. It must be the energy of it. It happened with the magpies yesterday in the tree. I had to delete a load of stuff. And they knew I was doing it. Natural ordering. The vibrational what? Of the predated, probably. They feel the capture, probably from me and the phone. I don't really know, probably from you. You give off the energy, don't you? Of the stalker. Pigeon seems to like it though. Different frequency. Got a white collar. When I say cats, I didn't mean, feline. What is it? Felis. What is it? I've forgotten the Latin for cat. Felix what? Felix canissus. What? Go home. But they give the warning call. They talk to you with the same warning call. Once you've befriended them. How did I do that? I told you. And they talk to each other, don't they? Well, they all do. Birds. It's been proven. It's been proven with ravens that they remember people and pass on messages to each other, even if they're in disguise. How did I do it first? Well, I told you. There was two building a nest in a churchyard. I was watching them. And this cat came and it was watching them up the tree. So I did the cat warning call, which they recognised. So they started watching me. And then I showed them the cat. And then I chased off the cat. And then they started chasing off the cat. And then they came and sat in the tree. And then they went off again. And I think they built their nest somewhere else. That's part of it. And then we build up a language, like if I do the cat warning call, they know it's just me, not always a cat or a warning. It's like, what's it called? Colloquial language within species. What do I see as the cat? What does the cat see as what? Go home now. Slowly going. What should I be doing today? Hey, I'll tell you what I did work out the other day, if it's true. And why Why have my Google searches been what's it called? Dromulated. Is it just a data protection thing when people are like wanting their work, like the news thing? I saw somebody moaning about that, having to pay for the news, but I do understand that to a point. Or is it just more of a data collection thing of not trying to stump me exactly, but seeing what I actually know and what I have just, what's it called? Forced execution, forced growth. I've had a head injury. I had a whole bucket load of head injuries, you know. There was tests with, what's it called again? SAT management. Dispersals of vaccines among one thing. Of stumping and developing. Partly with the women thing. So women were often stumped. Not always, depending on what. It was normally women, depending on what's it called? Social banding. Relapse. What? Projections? I've forgotten. My brain will go back. I'll go somewhere. We'll start making new shoots in other areas of the brain. Have yet to be discovered. Well, they'll never be discovered, will they? Because they'll be individual to me, as or will everyone else's be individual to them. We find a way around the what obstacle, or back it up like a dam, and then it'll fall through somewhere, or be drained off. She's clogminating. What? Clognating. Generic Babbage. General Babbage. Uncle General Babbage. Solder on. Right. Solder silver, I forgot. No. Flux. What is it? It's silver, isn't it? Silver what? Sol. Soluble something. Lead? I don't know. Lead's a conductor. Cheaper. Conductor of what? Electricity. silver module. Salt and sapphire. White pearls of diffusion. I'm going.